What's up, y'all? Okay, kidding. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I got another story time for y'all. Okay, I've only done one, but I'm gonna do another one. DJ Khaled voice. Okay, so are you guys ready? Because this is gonna be an interesting spooky story. I lied. Okay, it's not gonna be that spooky or scary. So today I'm gonna tell you guys about the time I smoked for the first time. Okay. Disclaimer: in no way, shape, or form am I trying to get, you know, young girls or anybody to smoke weed, but this is my first experience with smoking weed and I thought it was pretty hilarious, so I said, you know what, let me share it with y'all. Okay, so this happened when I was back in high school. So at the time I was in grade 12 and I wasn't somebody who, you know, skipped class, who like did partying, who did drugs, or, you know, any of those things. So like this was like a brand new experience for me, you know. And like I didn't do it because like everyone else was doing it. That wasn't my reasoning for doing it at all. I did it because I simply wanted to. So I was like, you know what, let's give her a try. So I remember it was on my lunch break. I think I had class and then I had a spare, and then I had my lunch break after my, I don't even remember how it went. Okay, so so a friend of mine, let's call her Sarah, right? Sarah and Tracy. So those are the two girls. I'm not gonna say their real names, obviously. So Sarah and Tracy, they were like more of the type of girls that would smoke, and I didn't, right? I've never tried it before. So I was like, you know what, let's, you know, give it a try, see if I like it, you know. If I green out, don't laugh at me. So we went on our lunch break, and then we went to we walked down the street past our school to like a couple houses, right? I went with Sarah and her boyfriend or boy toy at the time, who I hate. Let's call him Joe. Okay, so me, Sarah, and Joe, we went to a couple houses down the street. We went in between somebody's house, and we decided, okay, we're gonna, you know, spark the spliff there. So we go and we're like, you know, trying to figure it out. Sarah drops the spliff in the rocks. Damn. You know how some people have like grass, some people have rocks in between their house. So okay, so Sarah drops the spliff in the rocks. So I'm like, oh Lord Jesus Christ, what we gonna do now? So she starts looking for it. She starts looking. Luckily she found it. Luckily, thank God she found it. So whatever, she picks it up, and then we're there. We're trying to stay as quiet as we can because we obviously don't want, it's daytime, you know, we obviously don't want anyone to spot us. So Sarah and Joe, they obviously they do this all the time, so they started smoking or whatever. And then I was like, you know what, like I'm actually gonna do it, because I was talking myself out of it, but I was like, you know what, like why not, let's do it. I'm already here, you know, let me, like, you know. So I was like, okay, let me try it. Girl, let me tell you, so I took one toke, literally one toke, and I was like, is something supposed to happen here? And she's like, what do you mean? And I was like, I don't feel anything. She's like, you're not smoking it properly. You're not smoking it properly. Let me show you. So she goes, oh, look at it. Look at this is how you do it. This is how you do it. And I was like, okay, girl, you a professional. I'm gonna take some tips from you, okay? So I took the split from her. And I tried again, okay, because it's a trial and error process, you know what I'm saying? So I took it. Sorry, there's something in my eye. Oh, geez Louise. So yeah, sorry. I took it again from her, and then I was like, okay, let me try this. Put it on my lips, you know, la 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 la. Finally, I could say on the second or third try, I felt like, I don't know if it was like high, if I was high or whatever, but I did feel like, you know, a different type of feeling come over my body. So I was like, okay, this is cool, this is cool, I'm smoking, you know, I'm cool. Yes, Bob Marley, One Love. So I was like, hey, this is cool, this is cool. So then, like after we finished smoking and stuff, we head back to school. At the time, I was talking to this guy. His name started with a K. Let me call him King, okay? Horrible name. Let me call him King though. So King, at the time, we were talking, but we were talking on the super low, you know, low for the holo. And no one really knew about us type thing. Like some did, few didn't, whatever. So then I was like, okay, I go back to school, we're sitting in the lobby, I'm, you know, high. Why is King there? He gonna ruin my high. So I was like, okay, whatever. I'm just trying to avoid King because this is my first high experience. I don't want to see him right now. So I go and I sit down beside everyone in the lobby, and King is just there, and he's like, you know, like walking around like he's a cool dude and stuff. And I was like, please. Yeah, I think he was just trying to like irritate me and get a reaction out of me. And I was like, not having it, not today, not today, okay? So let me tell you how I embarrassed myself in front of everybody, okay? So I get up to go to the bathroom. Get up to go to the bathroom, okay? Why does King follow me? And I slipped and fell on some water in the lobby. Some water, juice, I don't know what it was. I was so anxious that King was following behind me. I tried to get away from him. I get up, slipped on the water, and fall right on my face. So not only am I high, running away from my boo thing slash boy toy, I fall right on my face in front of everyone in the lobby of my school. Damn. Okay, of my high school. I was like, oh Jesus Christ, mamma mia, oh, Dios mío. I was like, what is gonna happen now? So I get up and I try and go as fast as I can. I had to laugh it off because I was like, hey, I'm not gonna like, you know, start crying or anything and make myself seem stupid. So I get up and I go to the bathroom. And I was like, hey, I'm just gonna walk it off. I'm okay, I'm okay. So then once I get to the bathroom, I was like, okay, how am I gonna like redeem myself? Because like that was just like freaking embarrassing, okay? So I washed my face, like trying to like, you know, get rid of the feeling of like what I was feeling, embarrassment, and I was high, and I was like, you know what, let me just go back out there, because if I don't, then I'm gonna be the laughing stock. So I was like, okay, girl, you will overcome this, okay? So I go back out into the lobby, and then I was like, okay, King, like, why the heck are you following me? So then, like, whatever, we talked for a bit, and then I went and I sat back down with everyone else, and I was like tripping out. I don't know what it was, I was just tripping out. Like, I had never experienced this before in my life. So then I just remember seeing like King popping up in multiple places around me. I don't know what it was. I think it was just like a mix of anxiety and like the fact that like I didn't know what it was like to be high, so maybe that was the reason. But I just kept seeing his face like around me, popping up. It's like, oh my god, I just need to like get away from this guy because he's ruining my high right now. So I remember I like sat there for like a couple more minutes, and I was like, you know what, like this is too much for me. So I went upstairs to my locker and I got all my stuff, and I was like, you know what, like, I'm just done for the day. Like, I am just, this whole smoking thing for me is like, it's not for me, you know? So ever since that day, I just came to the conclusion that that was not for me. I mean, like, lots of people do it, that's fine, but I just had a horrible experience doing it. Like, I was like tripping out, seeing things. I was like, my ex at the time ruined it for me too. So I was like, okay, this is not something I want to do anymore. Since then, I've probably like done it one time, but honestly, like, it doesn't do anything for me. I don't understand why people smoke weed. Some people it's calming, some people they say it makes them smarter. Some people are able to understand things better when they smoke, but for me, it just wasn't happening, okay? I was like, you know what? Let me just step back from that. So anyways, that was the story about the time your girl smoked the weed, okay? Never again will I do that. Not only did I make a fool of myself in front of everyone and slip on water and fall, but I had to deal with my ex at the time following me around and ruining my high. So that really just messed it up for me. Maybe he's the reason why I don't, you know, do that anymore, you know, family. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. I know, like, you know, maybe it wasn't even that interesting, but hey, I decided let me give it a try for you guys. I hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to subscribe and like and comment and share the video for more story times or for more vlogs. Doesn't matter, whatever you want, I'ma bring it to you because I'm a
so much drama in the LBC. It's kinda hard being Snoop D-O-double-G, but I somehow, some way keep coming up with funky ass hits like every single day. May